No one could have predicted that the Han River monster would make its entrance in such a dramatic fashion. The film's first major climax hits the audience like a punch to the face, leaving them stunned and breathless. A year earlier, in a Seoul laboratory, an American professor ordered his Korean assistant to pour an untreated chemical agent into the Han River. The assistant hesitated, worried about the potential pollution, but the professor dismissed his concerns. Reluctantly, the assistant obeyed, and thick white smoke billowed as the chemical flowed into the sewer. The countless bottles behind him hinted that this was not the first time. The Han River had already been contaminated with numerous doses of the mysterious substance. A month later, a seasoned fisherman spotted an unusually grotesque fish in the Han River. Even with years of experience, he couldn't identify the strange creature. 3 months after that, a man stood on the Han River Bridge, preparing to end his life. The water below was eerily calm, not a ripple in sight, a subtle hint that the monster had fully formed. But was the man truly seeing just a monster lurking beneath the surface? The director seemed to suggest something deeper, that the true horror lies not in the monster, but in human nature itself. After all, no other species is capable of such cruelty. As the man jumped from the bridge, the story truly began. Kang Do, though a slacker and a bit of a loser, had a bright and adorable daughter. His father sent him to deliver food to some customers, but when he arrived, everyone was staring at the Han River Bridge. Curious, Kang Do joined them. It was then that the Han River monster made its full, terrifying debut. Instead of fleeing, the onlookers began throwing food into the water, as if trying to appease the creature. But when the shadow beneath the surface disappeared, the first climax of the film erupted. The monster emerged from the water, and the once peaceful riverside turned into a chaotic slaughterhouse. People scattered in every direction, screaming and trampling over each other, while the monster rampaged through the crowd. In their panic, a group of people sought refuge in a nearby shipping container, thinking it would be safe. But the monster smashed through the doors, and the container shook violently as the screams of the trapped victims echoed horrifically. The carnage inside was unimaginable. Meanwhile, Kang Do's daughter ran outside, and he grabbed her hand, desperately trying to escape. But as the monster closed in, Kang Do tripped and fell. When he got back up, he realized the hand he was holding wasn't his daughter's. Frantically, he searched for her, but it was too late. He could only watch in helpless horror as the monster snatched her away. Overwhelmed with grief and disbelief, Kang Do let out a heart-wrenching scream, powerless to save his beloved daughter. The scene left audiences reeling, a stark reminder of the film's raw emotional intensity and the terrifying unpredictability of the monster's wrath.